Welcome to live chat. We're live. Okay, but we're reading whatever that said.
Welcome to the Gnome Schoolhouse. We are on this, backed up to the south wall of the gymnasium, and we are going to show you our products that we have gifted.
We have
bundled. I knew that word was gonna trip me up. Okay, that we have bundled together so that those of you that wanna gift products to folks that you know that love needle felting or love the Gnome Schoolhouse or love knitting or weaving
Or gardening. We have. You look surprised.
Yes.
Yes.
And gardening, yes, we have it all. So we are going to start
With it's the kids' favorite bundle. Can't stand them. Okay. These are needle felting kits, and these are what I have noticed over the years are the kids' favorites.
this little dragon is adorable.
So there's the needle felted dragon, and that comes in a kit, and the needle felted penguin, and the needle felted snowman. And the needle felted snowman is the easiest kit that I have, and kids can start out with that one, and they're just frustration free. They can, they can't make a mistake, they can't go wrong.
They get a pre-felted inner ball that they just put the white around, so it makes it super easy.
And then at shows, I notice that the kids always go for the penguin and the dragon. These are advanced beginner, but kids don't seem to care if they don't get it exactly like these. So
Yeah.
they're perfectly happy with however they turn out, and you'd be surprised at how well they do
Yes.
with these kits. So we have bundled these together, and they're on the website, and they're the kids' favorites bundle, and they're bundled together for a reduced price. So
Yes.
this would be a great gift for kids.
Yes. And now we're gonna switch over to some yarn, and we have this 100% alpaca, and this 70% wool and 30% Angora rabbit. So it's super soft, and the alpaca is super soft, so this is the super soft bundle, and it is this particular skein is, I hand dyed it, so it's a kind of a variegated, real soft red tones that go in and out of light and dark, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's a size DK, 200 yards on each of these, and this one is a DK as well, and 200 yards. So these could make ornaments, these could make a wonderful hat, they could make so many wonderful projects with these.
Perfect Christmas colors.
Yes, if you have a knitter or crocheter on your Christmas list, this would be a perfect gift.
But
Absolutely perfect.
If you go to bearcreekfelting.com right now, you won't find these bundled together because I'm not done. So
Yes.
as soon as this video is over, I'm going to go finish listing them, and then you will find them.
Yep, and that will be the super soft yarn bundle. Yes, and then we're going to go into these, this is, I don't know, we maybe should take these out of to really appreciate colors here. We have, a month ago or so, we came up with a carded blended roving of, well, it's a variation, like this is a sky blend, and as you can see, it's all the colors
Of the sky.
So if you want to do a landscape felted project, it's,
Or if you just want something that you're making, needle felting that's blue, it gives it more depth, more,
yes,
what would you call it?
depth is
Depth.
really it. Yeah, and even like the fur blends. Like this one here is the fawn fur blend. So it's got fawn colors and browns in it. And this is what you made one of your rabbits out of. And it just looks so much more natural because it's all these variations of the color that is, are in natural fur colors. And otherwise you try to add them and you end up having splotches here and there, and this is just a much
And if it's
easier.
just one color, it's kind of boring. So it actually makes it a little more exciting to be needle felting with us because you just never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
This is the foliage blend. I don't know if you can't really see all the colors on this outside.
Yeah,
There's a
about,
little bit of yellowish stuff
Yeah,
in there.
there's 6 different colors of green in there. Yep, and this is the sunset blend, which I love. It's got a little bit of blue, a little bit of red, and of course the oranges and the pinks that make just a beautiful.
This is the brown fur blends. And I actually like to blend all the fur blends.
Oh,
Yeah.
go even
so it's
further.
kinda
This
fun.
is the dark gray. Nope, I'm sorry. This is the brown gray. So it's got a little bit of brown.
Hold it up.
Oops. A little bit of brown, a little bit of black, a little bit of gray in it. Beautiful.
So in case we didn't mention it when we were beginning, all of these are put together in a bundle for you.
Yep, and they're all discounted then in the bundle.
Yes, so you can get all of these in a
And that's the
bundle.
dark gray bundle.
And they would be a perfect gift
For
a
needle
felter.
felter, oh my goodness. Absolutely perfect. This is our Northern Lights blend, and we had a one of our YouTube watchers that asked if we could do a Northern Skies blend,
did.
and we did, and we used banana silk actually, and that's the little white pearlescent streaking that's in here, and that is 100% banana silk, and it just adds just a little bit of that twinkle that the Northern Lights naturally have, along with the purples and the turquoises and the blues and the blacks. So it's super pretty. Yeah. And you get all of them, all six of them. So, yep.
And you can find them under, what did we call that?
The blended roving bundle.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee that's what we named it.
Yeah.
Something to do with blends
Yeah.
is what we named it.
Then we have the Gnome Schoolhouse bundle. This is kind of cool because this is quite the deal. You get this.
This is like a coffee table book, and it has pictures of the progress, or not really, it's the pre-construction
Yeah.
pictures of the Gnome Schoolhouse. It's right after we bought it. And all the pictures that we took of the inside of the school. And we are working on the construction of phase 1 pictures right now. So there will be more volumes added, but this is in this bundle for those that are big fans of the Gnome Schoolhouse.
So it'll be pretty cool for those of you that have this then to come and visit us and to have a reference as what we started with.
Yeah,
'cause-
see how far we've
Yeah,
come.
yeah. And that also included is the Gnome Schoolhouse Scrabble tiles. All right, sorry about that. The Gnome Schoolhouse Scrabble tiles, which say Gnome on it, and they have, I suppose I should take this off here. You've got it so beautifully wrapped, but
I don't know if I did
take
that.
this off
While she's
here.
doing that, I'll show the,
Yes,
this
was
is the Christmas ornament of the Gnome Schoolhouse.
And
That's
so
in
this
this
is
bundle?
hold this. This one, and this is the O. And if you notice, it says
Backwards, I'm sure, on there.
Yeah.
1916.
1916, because that's the
When the
year.
Gnome Schoolhouse was built.
Yes, so that is all included, and that is a steal, because you're basically getting 2 of those items for free, which is kind of cool. And then we have, which this is our dye, natural. This would be an awesome gift for a knitter or crocheter that is interested in doing their own dyeing. And it comes all bundled together. You get 3 skeins of our signature Cornwall Romney blend yarn, and it's in a worsted. And so you have 3 skeins, and then you have the 1 skein of the gray also, because it's really fun to over dye gray. And then you get 3 different colors.
And there's 2 different choices when you go, and if you're looking for the, it's called the dye course kit, I think.
Yes, it is. Yep.
And then there's 2 different choices of different colors.
Correct. And then of course you get gloves, and then you get this little doohickey is what we use. And we do have a dye course on our.
If you look under, when you're looking under the shop on BearCreekFelting.com, and you look under Dakota Fiber Mill, and then you look under courses, you'll find the dye course.
Yep. And so this is what we use to hand paint the skates. So, and it's all the instructions are included in right online.
In the course.
Yep. And the Academy members, they have access to that.
Yes.
So that's kind of cool. Then.
So if you're interested in the Academy, you can go to BearCreekFelting.com and join now, I think is over on the top side of the Bear Creek. So you can learn more about the Bear Creek Needle Felting Academy.
Yes.
And you can also learn more about dyeing yarn.
Absolutely. Got all sorts of different ways on there that we do it. And now, and this is the exotic fiber yarn bundle. And what we have here is we have our signature Cornwall Romney blend, but we also put in, I don't know if you can be able to see this, 10% of sari silk, and it's a multicolored sari silk that adds just texture, and it just looks like just a little bit of color here and there, everywhere throughout the yarn, and it's so pretty. And this yarn is so soft. And this is a worsted of 150 yards, and that comes with our 60% wool and 40% bison fiber, which is pretty cool. And that's super soft, super soft. And the bison is it's one of my least favorite fibers to process because it's such. You have to. I literally hand remove all the guard hairs in it because I don't have a dehairing machine, so I hand remove them all. And the guard hairs are like horse mane. They're super coarse, and what we card into the yarn is the super soft down that's right next to the skin of the bison, and it's just on the neck region of the bison, and and so it's quite the labor-induced project.
But it is
just
super
awesome.
soft.
It is
And
super
people
soft,
love it.
and it's super warm. And it's super unique too. So and we get the bison yarn from, I get it from gentlemen I get hay from because they raise buffaloes. They raise bisons just outside of Christine, North Dakota. And I also get it from the New Rockford slaughterhouse in New Rockford. And often how they do it is they will shear the hides after they slaughter them, and that's kind of a hence the disgusting fun of doing it. And then the third in this exotic is a hemp blend, and it's 30% alpaca, 35% hemp, and 35% wool. And the hemp it's a fiber that is very much like linen. By itself, it's not super soft, but when you blend it with wool and alpaca, it actually is very soft. It makes a very unique drapey yarn. And so we've got these 3 blended together as the exotic fiber yarn blend. So that is on there as such.
So somebody had asked here if the different blends would work for spinning as well, and they definitely would, and they'd be beautiful for spinning.
Or if you have a drum carder or a, what are those things called? The
Blending board.
Blending boards, that's it. These would work beautifully for that. Absolutely.
It would be very fun for that, yes.
And then we have, what did we just listed this? What did we call this?
Something about feet.
Yes, it's
The foot.
The foot
gift
bundle for knitters, I think is what it is. And you get 100% alpaca, and this is Victory, my black alpaca, blended with nylon. It's a sparkly nylon, and it's spun to a 420-yard 3-ply sock weight yarn. So if you have a sock machine, or you knit socks just with the needles, this makes a pair of socks. And a super nice pair of socks at that. And so we bundled that together with a pair of our Dakota Soul Alpaca Insoles. So a total treat for your feet. Yeah, so if you have a knitter in your on your gift
So
list,
we've talked about the insoles before,
Yes.
but you need to go into it a
Okay.
little more.
Yep, these insoles, they're made out of 100% alpaca. They're a men's size 13, and you just trim them to fit like you would a Dr. Scholl's insole. And they just slip into your shoe, your slipper, your boot, what have you, and they are absolutely amazing. We sell bunches of them, and majority of people that purchase them come back and purchase more. They are super warm and cozy, and I have plantar fasciitis, and for some reason, I got rid of my expensive orthotics, and these things were the answer. I don't know why, but they just take care of it. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. So
And everybody loves them. We sell out of
Yeah.
them. So
yeah, yep.
yeah, great gift. These are,
Yes.
of course, all of the bundles are offered at a reduced price. So we bundled them together and then reduced the price for you.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
There you go.
Hook myself back up here. All right.
Here
We
we-
have the Shepard Industries felted bundle here. And this is kind of neat for the folks that don't needle felt, or they don't
Spin, or
spin
they
or
don't
knit
or crochet.
anything. Yeah, this comes with our little felted. Let's see these. Our little
should
felted
check
discs. We should.
It's tied up.
It's all tied up and sealed.
We did plan ahead, but not that
Yeah.
far.
What's wrong with
So
us?
while you're doing
Yes.
that, these are felted coasters that are made right in our mill, and they're beautiful. All different colors, and you within this bundle have a choice of colors. So
Yep.
this is a purple color, and if you want to describe
Yeah, this
how
is-
well they work, she's done
Oh my goodness.
tests on it.
I did in the summertime, this last summer, after I made these, I thought, I need to know if these really work. So I froze a water bottle. And the mill in the summertime where it's currently located, it literally is 95 degrees, 90% humidity, pretty much all summer long. And so I took this frozen water bottle and I took one of these felted coasters, and I set the water bottle on there for 3 hours in my super hot mill, and of course it sweated and sweated and dripped. And lo and behold, the water never dripped off the coaster. I was shocked. It just like beat it up and just stayed right on the edges of this coaster, and I would pick up the water bottle and put it back down like I was drinking it, and after 3 hours, it never penetrated through to the other side either. I was shocked. So it actually does what it's supposed to do. So that's kind of cool. So we've sold
Yeah, it's-
boatloads of these too.
Yeah,
now.
it's great for your furniture.
Oh,
in that
man,
way, and
yeah.
It doesn't scratch
Yep.
anything.
And it's unique and
It's
natural.
very unique and we grow all of the wool for our
Yes.
products. So right here, and they're all milled right here.
Yep.
So,
And very soon you can come and see the whole process. You can meet the animals out back, come on through the school and tour the whole process, and so that'll be fun.
yeah, you can learn more about that at gnomeschoolhouse.com if you're interested in. We're renovating a 100-year-old school building and turning it into a fiber arts retreat center. So that will be done hopefully in June.
Well, we're told June 3rd is the closing date, so we'll see. And then also included in this bundle is our felted fertilizer. And what this is when we cut out these insoles, when we cut out the coasters, we use a 15-ton clicker press that, stamps them out like cookies, and you have this waste, around the sides, and we're like, what should we do with this? And I would put it in my garden, and after a while, it really clogs up the rototiller. It was very good, but like I said, clogged up the rototiller. So what we did is we started, like all the bushes, all the shrubbery, all the landscaping that we have done around here, we took a handful of these, and that is we would dig the hole for the bush or the plant or the tree, what have you, and put a handful of these down in there. And then we'd put the soil on, and then we'd plant the plant, put the water on, so on and so forth. And what these do is as they break down, they add nitrogen and nutrients into the soil, and they hold the moisture down there so that the roots can just climb down into the fiber, and it's absolutely works great. So,
Yes.
so,
Yeah, so it
that's what we
holds
do.
the moisture and releases it when it needs it, so that it doesn't get too wet and doesn't get too dry. So,
Yeah.
and then somebody asked what's in the bag. This is our felted fertilizer. We do have an entire video describing this, and we are planting out front here in the gym in the video and
that's on
describe
our
the entire
YouTube channel,
process,
right?
and
Yeah.
that's felted fertilizer
Yeah.
on our YouTube channel. So.
Yep, and that goes along with these little discs. The discs are just round that we've cut out of the extras. And these are a little easier to use on your house plants and the smaller pots, as you can line the pot with it, or you could even put it around the plant, right at on top of the soil too, and then water through them. So you can
They
use them
also
both as
work really good under furniture.
Yes, they do. Or in the cuppy holder of your car to put them in that. They fit perfectly in the bottom. So
Yeah, I use them under all the furniture so they don't scratch the floor.
yeah. Or if you have a table that, you know, it's just a little uneven, you just tuck one of these under there, and it just makes it all even.
So in this bundle is
Yep.
the little discs,
Yep, you
and
get
you
discs.
get this little pot.
And this little bonus
planter.
little planter,
And then this is a big bag of
the filtered fertilizer for.
It's
This is
how
more
much
for your
pounds? A
outdoors.
pound?
Yeah, a pound of it, and
A
that's
felted
more
fertilizer.
for your outside planting your pots.
and then the insoles.
And you get a pair of the Dakota Soul, just plain alpaca insole, and you also get the Dakota Soul Plus. And the Dakota Soul Plus has a proprietary blend of activated charcoal, cornstarch, and baking soda felted into the middle of it. And these totally destroy foot odor. They are amazing, amazing, amazing. So, and
So you
they
get-
do all the benefits of the regular ones too. So, yeah.
So you get the fertilizers, both different felted fertilizers, 2 felted insoles, and the felted coasters at a reduced price.
Yes.
You can
Yes.
find those all on bearcreekfelting.com under the shop.
And we have, this is the Mac Daddy one here. You can talk about that.
So we also have, and we've had this for a while, but it is at a reduced price as well. It is the Deluxe Needle Felting Kit, and if it's everything that I use in my daily needle felting and what I recommend for everyone. So if you're just starting out or you know somebody that's really getting into needle felting, this would be a great gift for them. There is 3 different felting cushions, and they are solid wool. This is the size 7x7, and this is what is most used, what I use mostly. And it's solid wool, and it's something we designed ourselves. It replaces the foam cushions, and it will last you a lifetime. I really love mine. They come in 3 different sizes. There's the big one, which is 8x11, which we do not have right now because they are very popular and are selling out. So we have that, and we have this one, and we have this little one. And this I use when I'm working on the larger animals and I want to work on one leg, and I have them laying on their side, and I just stick this in there to work on the top leg, and it just works to hold it in place and have a place for the needle to go into. And then in this deluxe bundle you get a sample of our, a nice sample of all the colors of our wool, and this is wool that we raise here, and it's raised for needle felting. All wool does not felt the same, so we are very proud of our wool and how well it felts, and many people love it and keep coming back for more. And this is just a sampler to get you started of all these different colors. We have more available on our website. This is a case for all the needle felting tools that you will use when you're needle felting. And you can, this is made out of felt, this cover, and you can embroider, you can felt on this to decorate it, to personalize it any way that you want to. And then inside, this is leather on the bottom. You have where you can put your needles and their needle holders. This is a multi-tool. It holds 6 needles at a time, and there's no needles in there now, but you get that in this deluxe kit. And then you get a single needle holder that looks like this, and you get 6 a size 36 needles and 6 size 38 needles, if I can get them out. Here's this 38 and here's the 36, And I use the 38s in the multi-tool, they work best for that. And I use 36 in the single tool. And needles do wear out, so you do have to replace them. These holders are really good for easily replacing the needles when they do wear out. And so that's why you get 6 of the 36s, because that's what you use the most. And these are the size needles that work best with our wool. So that's what we recommend. So if you have a needle felter in your life or somebody that might be interested in needle felting, this would be a wonderful gift.
That would make an amazing gift.
Yes.
That would be all they would need.
Be so happy. With the cushions would last them a lifetime. The foam cushions only last about a week, so you have to throw them away and get a new one. So these are very eco-friendly and designed by us here, and the wool is all raised by us too.
Yeah. And processed, and it's all done right here, which is pretty cool. And next we have the alpaca yarn bundle. So what we did is we took gray alpaca yarn, and it's all my alpacas that, pick them up. All my alpacas that I blend together and make it kind of a heathered gray, and then we over dye it into, we have a beautiful, that's a dark, what did I call it? A heathered dark lilac. Yes, it's absolutely beautiful. And this one is a red rust, a heathered red rust. Got a lot of variations in the, just because gray dyes differently, it just takes the dye differently, and it just gives it so much depth. I love dyeing gray. And this is a peacock color.
And they look really pretty together.
They look absolutely beautiful together. So you get all three, and they're sport weight, and they're 3-ply, and they're 200 yards. So you get them all together.
At a reduced price.
At a reduced price. And that would be an amazing gift for the knitter or crocheter in your life. Or weaver, even at that.
Yes.
Amazing. Yes, and then we have, I'm gonna have to explain these little dudes here.
Okay, so these are needle felting kits, and I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, all of our needle felting kits are designed for beginners. These are all beginner kits, and they're super easy because they start out with a pre-felted ball as the main base, which really helps with getting the proportions right, and really helps when I'm giving instructions on how much wool to add and so on. And it really speeds up the process to have a pre-felted ball in the kit. So the wool is all, again, raised here and processed by us.
We don't import any wool. No.
And they're all dyed here. Everything is done here.
Yep.
And these are all the kits that have those pre-felted balls in them. And so in this bundle, you get to pick one color of llamas. And you get to pick one of the horses, which is a painter of palomino. And you get to pick one of the chickens, which is white or brown. So you get 3 kits at a reduced price. They're nice and easy and fun to do. They don't take you very long. Most of my kits take about 3 hours to complete. And they have everything that you need to complete the kits.
Yes, and this is our last bundle. We call it our Shepard Industries bundle. A little bit of our products. We start with the beautiful totes. They're project totes, purses. Folks have used them for all sorts of things. They are, it's wool that we felted, and my dear mother, she cuts it out in all these geometric designs. Everyone is one of a kind and different. We have soft, durable leather that she sews. She makes the strap out of leather and the top and the bottom, and then she lines them, and then she puts there's I don't know if you see this, there's 3 pockets on the inside as well. And then what we've tucked in here in this particular bundle are 2 pairs of our insoles. You get one of the Dakota Plus sole and one of the regular insole, and of course one of the felted coasters, and then a Gnome Schoolhouse mug with our logo on it. So this would be an awesome gift.
Yes.
Awesome.
This, you will get choices because these are one of a kind. So I think there's 4 different ones that we have available right now. Online. Yeah. So you'll get to choose from the different designs that there are, and on these you will get to choose from different color choices as well within the bundle, and all of these are within the bundle at a reduced price. So that would make a great gift for anybody that would appreciate handmade felted wool items.
Yeah. And this is kind of, we're just trying to make it easy for folks, because both Teresa and I, when we were, when COVID wasn't around and we would attend festivals and events where we were, had our booth set up and whatnot, I would get all the time, hey, Aunt Betty knits, what should I get her? You know, I want to give a gift, what do you recommend? And we'd get that all the time, so we just thought we would try to put some bundles together, save you all some money, and kind of make it easier. So
Yeah, try and make it easier. A
Yeah.
lot of I was always asked if needle felting was easy for kids, and all of my kits would work for kids. Depends on the age, depends on their level of patience, and I mean, only you can decide if they're ready for. There's a sharp needle included in the kits, and they do take about 3 hours, but many kids have done it down to 7 years old and have enjoyed it. So if you're thinking of getting a gift, something to do for people, especially right now, is really appreciated. When they're stuck at home, they have projects for their kids. The kits are really wonderful for that, and the yarn is good for knitting projects.
or crocheting, weaving.
We forgot.
What did we? We forgot one. This is a cool one too.
This one is the favorites bundle for needle felting, and it has these little guys,
Oops, I'll hold the little nose.
which were just introduced this fall.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know, several weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's the Gnome needle felting kit. You usually have a choice of just making one, but in this bundle you make all 3 at a reduced price.
Yep.
And you have the materials and the instructions, and the instructions are beautiful, full color, 8-page instructions. And in this bundle you also get the sheep, which has always been a favorite, always been a top seller, an easy project. And then the snowman is in this kit as well, these are all my top selling needle felting kits. And then none of these will have the foam cushion or the needles in them. So in this bundle you will get the most popular size of felting cushion, the wool felting cushion that we designed here and that we grow and raise and made here. And you will get the single needle tool, and this really makes needle felting more comfortable. You put the needle in here, and it makes it a lot easier to needle felt. And then you get 6 of the needles that I use most often.
So
Those
you're
all
good to go.
together
Yes.
in a bundle. So if you have somebody that's really interested in needle felting, this is a great bundle for beginners. They would really love this. They would be busy for for several weeks, and they would have a cushion. They would have the materials that would last them forever.
Yes.
So,
Which is
to
awesome.
keep felting. If they
And that's
love
all
it,
at a really
they
good
love.
deal for all of these guys here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can find all of these bundles on bearcreekfelting.com. You can, if you go to gnomeschoolhouse.com and push on and click on the shop, you will get to the shop too. So
Yeah, and we've got lots of other products. If you're not interested in bundling, they're all listed singly as well. So
yeah, we just wanted to put everything together in bundles to make it easy for you. And we picked our most popular and favorite products so that you would know that they would be well received as gifts. So,
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's about all we got.
yeah, that's all we have tonight. So
Yeah.
we appreciate your watching. If you have any questions, you can contact us. There's contact forms on both the Gnome Schoolhouse.com and bearcreekfelting.com with any questions that you have. We have many other products in our shop, and we would love to send you a package someday soon.
Yes. Help you out with that Christmas list.
Yes. So if you want to support small business, support the Gnome Schoolhouse. It'd be a
We'd
great way
love
to
it.
do so. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah, we sure would.
So
Yeah.
thanks for watching.
Yep, God bless you.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Yes.